Welcome back. You are with us on Open Exchange, and we're coming to you live from the CNBC-TV18 Motilal Oswal studios. We're keeping the conversation going. Nischal Maheshwari is with us. Nischal, thank you very much for waiting by as we were getting through some of the nuances on the Adani issue. Want to move ahead and talk to you about real estate. I mean, this is the one pocket of the market which really has been on fire, if I could say. Look at stocks like Lodha, for instance. So special take on macro tech, or maybe even some of the other Mumbai players. We know stamp duty collections have been soaring in the month of February. Would you back anything in realty?
So I think if you really look at the registration numbers, I think except for February, I think registration numbers are pretty strong actually across the country. And especially for high-end players like Lodha and all, I think it is to do with the budget provisions, basically, where the high-end or big-ticket items are basically getting some tax exemptions. So till 31st of March, and that's why you're seeing such large sales happening in the current quarter for something like a DLF, Lodha, and all. And that's why you're seeing the stocks reacting. But if you look at a broader sense, basically, yes, the market is still buoyant at the moment, but with this high interest rate now reaching a level, I think especially the mid-size and the lower income flats are definitely, those sales are going to get impacted. And that's my worry for the real estate for the moment. So play, if you may, basically, then you should be focused only into high-end DLF, Lodha, and Oberoi. But don't look at the lower end or the middle income flats.
Okay, so that's a take on real estate plays. Nischal, I mean, you give us, we've been throwing some questions at you. Let me reverse it and ask you the other way around. Considering that you are fairly cautious in the market, if you were to really go out there and advise on some investment, at least for the medium term, which is the top stock that kind of makes it to your list?
So we have been recommending clients basically that they should be invested into the domestic consumption stories. Because if you really look at it, the world over, India still remains to be one of the brightest spots. 5-6% anybody's guess basically what's going to happen and the GDP growth. But India is the brightest spot across. So we are recommending saying that you should be invested in domestic banks, FMCG, cement, construction. I'm saying these are some of the things basically, and capital goods. So these are 4 or 5 sectors basically which we have been recommending and totally asking people to avoid export-oriented. We are underweight IT, pharma. So I think that's the way we are asking people to build up the portfolio.
Let me just quickly sort of run through, Nischal,